grounded on that, and maybe look into your finances right now, okay? And then we have change and reverse, change card number 9, which is a Virgo energy once again in reverse, which is also mirroring the soul space and the 3D space. So it indicates a refusal to change, a refusal to transform, a refusal to get grounded and in tune with yourself, a refusal to do some soul searching, which is causing unwanted isolation. You're moving from your old townhouse into better digs. You don't plan to come back, but this one you plan to come back because you're refusing to move. Let's see. You need to be adaptable in an upright, but this one you're refusing to be adaptable. Um, you may change your relationship or location, social situations. And because that's in reverse, you're not changing. A versatile card that can link with others to represent change of physical location, occupation, or relationships. Moving on from where you live or work, taking some possessions with you, but space and circumstance require some to be left behind, physical and emotional. So everything is being dropped and stagnated in the situation because of refusal to change. And then we have message in reverse, card number 7. Cancer energy in reverse, so that can indicate a refusal to move forward, a refusal to have a new vision, plan, change in direction, inspiration, get in tune with your emotions. So all of these fell out in reverse. And so that's how I'm going to take them. So I'll read the upright because typically they're upright. So the original connotation of this card is a pleasant message. So this is an unpleasant message. Good news, so this will be bad news. Below you may also be something you're in denial about or refusing to hear. So that would be what the reverses say. You're refusing to hear something. You're in denial. Okay. You're in denial about the messages that you're getting. Informal communication, texts, letters, all your messages and mails, private or public, daily news, all kind of information. Broken seal suggests that in this particular scene, the message is one that has been received. So you've received something and you're in denial about it. So we will get some clarification on that. Okay. So I don't know if these cards are upright or reverse. I haven't figured out if I'm going to take them. A penny just popped out. So some of you guys could be penny pinching. Here's the penny right here. I can't make it up. I can't even pick it up off of the non-refusal to change. Here's the penny. Okay. Is there something significant about this penny? It's the why it popped out 2009. Liberty. And on the back it says 1 cent. And it dropped again. So that's an indication of refusal. And that's why you're not going to be getting any liberty unless you choose to change that. And now it basically disappeared. So I guess that's all I needed from that. You saw the penny in my hand. And how things are coming out. So yeah, now the penny is gone. So yes, the divine just wanted me to read that. It said 2009. I can't make none of those things up. Y'all saw the penny fly out of this deck. There was no pennies in the deck. It has been kept in my storage container. So yeah. I just go with it, okay? I just go with it. So we're gonna clarify these with one card. Okay. So in the 3D space, 3 of Cups, so celebration, happiness, friendships, parties, you know, so that's in the soul space, and that's why you're no longer in prison, because that music, that vibe is helping you heal. Let's see if any other songs. Holla back, girl. Okay, so you celebrating with your girls, holla back. You ain't locked up no more. You're enjoying yourself. So that's Cancer energy. So you can have that in your chart to be dealing with one. We have great fortune in reverse, 5 of Swords. So some of you guys are coming to the realization that winning for the sake of winning doesn't get anything out of it. It just drums up bitterness, anger, disappointment, irritation, um, anger, and because you can see here this person standing in the front like, ha ha ha, I won, holding a sword. But the two people are walking off because it's like, well, what did you actually win? You just trying to win for the sake of winning. You have to be careful with that energy because it's defeatist energy. It all it does is causes destruction and self destruction, and you end up, hating yourself and having to swallow the bitter pill in the end because these two have already walked off. They're not even participating, and this person's still in the front holding both of their swords of what the truth is, the swords of truth here, which is air energy. This is Aquarius energy. So some of you guys could no want to be dealing with that in your chart. But even though the truth is out, it's like that person's the only one standing in the forefront as if they won something by holding these other people's swords, and they're already disengaged from battle. So there's also 2 other swords on the floor here. So, and you see how the clouds are. So it's like that person doesn't see what their actions is going to cause in the long run because they have no foresight. They're just in it to win it in that moment, and they don't see how the outcome could play out. We have the 3 of Pentacles in reverse, over change. So refusing to be a team player, refusing to collaborate, refusing to shine the light or bring a revelation of certain information, refusal, like causing destruction in collaborations and teamworks and partnerships, things of that nature. It's the 3 of Pentacles. This is Capricorn energy. You could be dealing with that or have that in your charts. And we have the World, closing of cycles. And I mentioned it before, card number 21, the World card, closing out cycles, starting fresh chapters in life, moving forward, and figuring out where to go from there. And that is over the Message card in reverse, indicating you could be in denial about that. That is done. And overall, pathway open up. We got the Queen of Wands. So that's Leo, Sagittarius, or Aries energy. Talks about having confidence. As you can see, being independent could be you going on a path of entrepreneurship. That's female boss entrepreneur energy. It could also be masculine energy. Taking time to smell the roses, the sunflowers, enjoying yourself, sitting pretty, as you can see. Some of you guys could be cleaning up, getting rid of old things, clearing out your energies, and getting your confidence back, stepping out, enjoying yourself, partying, going on a new path. So that will help restore your confidence. So that is the message for that. We're going to get some truth, the Hidden Truth Oracle, to get additional clarification. Hoping nothing else pops out because I'm like, whoa, where did that penny come from? That just like, why are these cards are just popping out? As soon as I put my hands on, I was like, whoo, this the message. Y'all saw that. Okay. Period. So we're going to, we need to let each other go is in the soul space. So some of you guys could be closing out a relationship, so you can free yourself. But you're in this celebratory mode about the friendship that could possibly be the outcome from it. Or celebrating with your friends. Some people have divorce parties. Some people have parties. They go hang out with friends after a relationship end. If that is the case, I am so sorry. You do still grieve kind of the end of a relationship, but at the same time, life still goes on. And as Leona Lewis says, it'll all get better in time. So, maybe listen to that will help you. You can cry it out, scream it out, yell it out with the song. That might help. So, I was tasked to say that. I don't believe she's a Libra, but that song may help out. I see other energies that pop up for my masculines. We got 6 foot, 7 foot. That Lil Wayne that just popped on. So, yeah, I couldn't let you get close to me. So some of you guys knew that despite the relationship or whatever the case, when it comes to this great fortune, or if it had to do with finances, that was the divider that prevented the closeness in the relationship or friendship or whatever the case. I look for you everywhere. So some of you guys were looking for this person. You didn't want things to change. You liked how things were going with this person, but it was causing a lot of breakdowns in partnerships, collaborations. You guys were not able really to get on the same team, even though you wanted a person like this person. The things that they showed you in the relationship was great, or the friendship or whatever the case. However, it just didn't quite connect in all the way. And then I wish things could be different over in the world card, and that could be the message that you're in denial about. You wish things could be different, but that's an illusion. It's not reality, and it's not practical. Sometimes you have to close things out. Things could possibly even come back around, but you have to go on your path and allow and see how things turn out in the end. You'll be surprised, and I want you. And that's the overall. So going on a path in this Queen of Wands energy, knowing that the hidden truth is that you want that person, or maybe you want another person, masculine or feminine energy. This is just energies. The Queen of Wands is just somebody who's single, independent, entrepreneur like, so you want somebody. If you want the other person back, sometimes you do have to go on your own journey and close out things that you refused to close out before you got in a relationship, because you didn't know that there needed to be a change. But now that you want this person back, possibly, you kind of need to go on your journey to figure yourself out first before you can even figure out whether or not that person really truly actually aligned with you, or whether or not it was just something that you just kind of wanted and it just wasn't realistic. So that is the message for that. So all right, and don't get me wrong, we all been there. So it is what it is. Things happen. You can hope for the best, but you got to keep it moving in life. You can't just be stuck and stagnant, refusing to change. It just breeds more resentment. Because you can't force somebody to want you back. All you can do is, say how you feel and leave it at that. And then let time heal wounds, and in time that person will come to know if they feel the same way, and then they'll return if it's meant to be. If it's not, then you might meet somebody else in the process, and then everything that you thought you wanted could turn out like that's the person that you actually wanted it with and ended up having it with, and it turned out to be better than you could have imagined, but you kept getting in your own way. So you have to be careful about that. Getting in your own way all the time because of what you want. Life doesn't operate off of what you want. It takes two to tangle. So this is our fate journey. So we're gonna do masculine. I did feminine to the right and masculine to the left. Last time let's do masculine to the right, feminine to the left. Okay. Then we're gonna get some clarification cards. Okay. So masculine to the right. We're gonna do. And then the overall for them is here. And then we're going to do feminists at the bottom. and then the overall for them. Okay, and then I actually do the overall for both. So I like to do my clarification cards on top of that. So I'm going to use my Hoodoo Tarot deck. Hoodoo. Hello. How do you do? Okay. So, see. So we're going to do the same thing. Masculines. And real. Feminines. In the middle. And then we're going to do the overall for both. Okay. So let's check the other songs. Tomorrow with Avril Lavigne. Okay. So because I was a female, I'm going to and in that song she talks about, I want to believe you when you tell me that it'll be okay. I try to believe you, but I don't. When you say that it's gonna be, it always turn out to be a different way. I try to believe you, but not today. So that could be some of you guys' vibe right now. So overall, we have Death and 9 of Baskets. So some of you guys could feel like that is the end of your wish fulfillment, the end of you getting satisfaction. You are transforming and becoming emotionally independent to satisfy yourself. Some of you guys could be getting your wish to be with the Scorpio, because that's definitely Scorpio energy. You're transforming, and this looks like a very masculine card here. So you could be dealing with a masculine Scorpio, and that person is fulfilling all your needs, wishes, but you're also able to separate yourself emotionally to know with that 9 of Baskets cards that you also can bring things to the table and you're able to be on your own and satisfy yourself. Okay, because that's Pisces energy. It talks about that, like having wishes fulfillment, but it's a lot of you filling your own cup and drinking from your own cup. We have the Hierophant courting. Okay, so we have it could be a masculine Taurus you're dealing with. Courting is Gemini energy. So that is because that's the Lovers card in this deck. So a lot of you guys could have been courting or planning on being in a exclusive relationship, choosing a pathway with the Taurus, or you could be going on a pathway with the Gemini. So we have 2 different energies here. The masculine on the card could be a Taurus and you could be the Gemini. Have that in your chart and you're choosing this Taurus. And you guys are in a union and a partnership, and that could be leading to marriage. But in this courting card, if you see, is going in the opposite direction, and that path is unknown, over up the hills here, away from this. So maybe some of you guys are choosing a pathway that's actually going to take you away from that. So you might want to reevaluate and get grounded here. Okay. We have the Lovers again and the Garden, which is the Lovers here. Okay. And look how it looks in that card. So there's a Gemini masculine you could be dealing with in this card. There is 2. There's a Gemini masculine. There's the twins. One of them is up at the top in black, smaller version. And the other one is larger. So some of you guys could be dealing with a Gemini, have that in your chart. Maybe some of you guys dealt with one since childhood. Maybe some of you guys have watched one grow up and now they're a little bit more mature from when they were younger and you're ready to start another chapter with them. Or some of you guys could be closing out a chapter with the Gemini. Okay, now that they're all grown and the relationship has served its purpose. Okay, take it however it resonates. And then we have the Tower and John Horse, which is card number 7, the Chariot energy. So there's some kind of revelation, some exposure that destroys somebody's image or the Tower family drops, and that typically indicates a revelation. There's a Scorpio that comes in possibly and does this revelation. Maybe it's revealed to you, you reveal it yourself, and that sparks a forward movement for a Cancer. You could be dealing with a Cancer. A Cancer could have exposed you, and or you could expose the Cancer. Okay. And then overall, Temperance and the Mother of Sticks. So some of you guys could be linking up with or wanting a Sagittarius. That's that Temperance energy. And we have here a masculine and feminine. This is actually a match. Not necessarily a match made in heaven, okay? Because in this Temperance card, there are flowers and roses and water, and this person dips their foot in the water in order to balance, for like divine balance. You as the Queen of Wands definitely could keep up with the fire energy of a Sagittarius, but be careful because sometimes those matches can actually, that you try to attract, can actually blow up in a catastrophe and repel. So it's better to kind of figure out if you could find that balance actually. But you being a Sagittarius, if this Queen of Wands is, it could also be an Aries or a Leo. Take it however it resonates if you have that in your chart. But that's the feminine popping up once again, matching that Queen of Wands that was in the previous spread. And now we have the Temperance energy in a masculine form. So some of you guys could have met a male Sagittarius, and they're going to help you have fun at the very least. And you know that because that's your own energy. You're very familiar with it. So, that is the feminine side because you don't believe something. It's a lot of masculines over here. So I'm just going to go back. Scorpio, Taurus, Cancer, Gemini, and Sagittarius we have here. But the Sagittarius is the overall. Maybe that is the pathway you are going to take. Maybe that's what you want. You want somebody that helps you get back into your energy, or helps you feel like, you know, feel like that hot girl, that it girl, you know, like you got, but you coming in like I got my stuff together. It's also a bird in there, so you're very much aware. You've been down the rodeo before, and so you're able to discern, you know, if this guy's really it or not. So I mean, you're supposed to be a Queen of Swords here, but you coming out of that Queen of Wands, ain't nothing wrong with that. So hey now. So let's get over to the masculine side and see. Burn, we got by Usher, who's also Libra. Okay, so the masculines got burned. So what are they burning? A page of Castor in reverse very quickly with the Knight of Swords. So a page of Castor is like a page of swords in reverse. Somebody who can be all talk and manipulative. Maybe there was a feminine there that was not learned and not doing their research and didn't know who they were messing with, and she hit that Knight of Swords from the Libra side. So she got wiped out, and that's all she wrote. He's letting the y'all letting it burn. Next we have the Queen of Extra, the Five of Coins. So we have Queen of Extra, to me is also it's like a Queen of Swords, Gemini energy with the Five of Pentacles. So some of you guys could be getting cut, or you could be doing the cutting. I mean, the masculine energy here in the card, and that's Five of Pentacles, that's Taurus energy, getting left out in the cold, feeling impoverished. That could be the masculine Taurus here. If you dealing with a female, a Gemini female, she cutting you off. She like, I'm not having that. You're broke, and I don't deal with broke boys. She a Queen of Extra. I mean, what do you actually expect? So that one's burning out, I guess. When the feeling ain't the same as somebody don't. So, and you know you gotta let it go, but the party ain't jumping like it used to. So we got Seven of Sticks to a King of Archer. So some of you guys, if you're in this Seven of Wands energy, that's Leo energy. A King of Archer is Leo, Sagittarius, or Aries energy. So some of you guys are creating challenges, blockages, or standing your ground, drawing a line in the sand when it comes to another masculine energy that may be approaching you. Some of you guys like, I don't roll that way, so that's gotta stop. That's gonna burn as well. So you got your guard up with this other masculine energy, and this other masculine energy could be competition. It could be somebody who is also an entrepreneur coming in to try and, I guess you can say, usurp your spot or something like that. So you're not having it. You're standing your ground, or you're drawing a line in the sand. And it's falling right under this page of caster. So maybe this person you found out was all talk, manipulative, and you're getting rid of them and tell them to go on where they need to go, because they're falling right into this Seven of Wands and this King of Archer. And then we got Justice, Five of Baskets. So Five of Baskets is Scorpio energy, talks about lamentation, regret, remorse. It also talks about cleansing, because after you cry and go through the stages of grief, you come out on top. You see, as you can see, this person's on top. Justice, like, oh, well, that was fair. Grieving, and that's over. I let it burn. Now I'm back on the market now. Like, he got the green robe on, like, hey, so the hands out, reaching out for that abundance, and balancing the scales in the life in his favor. So that's y'all energy. Y'all pop right out. So it's like, oh well, it's over, next. And that's falling right under the Queen of Extra and the Five of Cups, the Five of Pentacles. So it is what it is kind of situation, it seems like. And then we got the Black Hermit, the Magician, with the Queen of Berserker. So the Queen of Berserker, as I mentioned before, indicates it's like kind of like a mixture of air and fire energy. And we got that with the Magician. So maybe some of you guys are trying to bring in this Queen of Berserker, who is embodying both fire and air energy. And so that's your next path. You didn't let the rest burn, and you're back in your manifestation energy. You taking action, working with the tools you have. Okay. So that is my fate journey. And after this, I will do an overall spread for you guys. And I will put that on a short, because I use the cards in my tarot deck for that. And I was not guided to grab any other tarot decks but these two. I don't know why, but that's kind of what came out. So I am obedient. So I will see you guys later. Happy birthday. Happy. All right.